So it's already day 2 of Japan. We had a rough flight, so we haven't filmed ourselves yesterday. I'm now here at Akihabara. The rest of the group we have split up to explore a bit and stuff. Apparently there is a time of the day, at least on Sunday, where you can just walk across the street. Of course, to take cool pictures like every tourist and I'm doing right now. But here, pretty cool. Of course, Akihabara is the hotspot of anime, and as you can see, all the buildings, at least all those buildings, have just big banners and all. We actually have been to a lot of places, but we couldn't film everywhere. We have been to Sega, to Taito Station, random anime shops to just browse. I haven't bought that much. The other guys are just spending money like crazy, but so the group is back together now, and we're heading to.
Do I have to say it?
Of course.
Do I have to say it?
Yeah.
A Racing Miku convention.
No,
Not really a convention, more like an exposition.
Exposition, that's right. Nee, Rico had al gekeken. What a day, but we bought some figures. Actually, I bought 1.
I bought 6. Generally we just got stuff, a lot of stuff.
A lot of figures, yes, that's right. We're now heading to our last spot, which is a Toho shop. We've been there before, but I want a Pacific album, so we will try to get that.
I can't stay.
So we just arrived at Taiba Station here, and to visit the Gundam Unicorn, which is a popular attraction.
Right there.
Which is right there. Yeah. After that, we are probably going to visit Joypolis, was it? Right?
Yeah.
And the Round 1, which is also a popular arcade in America. The weather is quite nice. It's warmer than yesterday. It's like 27 degrees. It's hot. So we went to Round 1, which is an arcade located next to the Gundam, and now we're on the roof, where there is a skate park. So, it's midnight, as you can see. We went to Joypolis, which was more of an amusement park than a gift shop, which I was expecting actually. After that, we found a skate park on the roof, which was pretty cool because the sight of the skyline was amazing. So, by the way, this was the hotel which we stayed in the last couple of days. Last day, Akihabara. Me and Kenzo went exploring again. The other two wanted to take it a bit more easy on this last day. Tonight we're going to the onsen again because it was so relaxed. After this we're going to Sendai, no?
Yeah, now first we go to Shinjuku.
Yeah,
for a couple of
Shinjuku,
days.
which is probably a different vibe, more of an, what's it called?
There's a more going out scene where people are
Yeah. So we just left our previous hotel and now we're in the next one in Shinjuku. first arcades in Shinjuku, and it was actually allowed to smoke in there. We don't smoke, but there were ashtrays which you can grab and light on a cigarette if you want so.
Met mijn USB kan opladen.
Are you tired, Kenzo?
Yes, I am. I'm tired walking. But it was fun. It was really cool to see Shinjuku.
Yeah, so we explored the area a bit.
I didn't expect it to be.
ありがとうございます。今度の3番線の電車
So we explored the area a bit. It was a bit more commercial than Akihabara, I
Yeah.
felt,
Yeah.
because all the international brands and it's more of a shopping area. Now we go back to our hotel, which we can finally check in. So yeah. So my SD card got full, so we stopped filming, but it was fun, right? Now we're just chilling in the hotel room, as you can see, watching anime, as you also can see, and I got pudding in a can. It's gross, but it tastes like pudding. So right now we're navigating to the Hanzo Shrine, which is in Shinjuku. We're also in the main street of Shinjuku, which is of course pretty big. And it started to rain again. The forecast for the coming days is actually pretty good, around 30 degrees or something. Yeah. So it's interesting to see a shrine in such a busy area, but the next shrine will be inside of a park, so probably a bit different environment, and of course a different shrine. Another big arcade, but not for now.
Society.
Pretty big. So the weather got worse, so we split up. The shrine itself was still very impressive. We are going together to explore a bit more of the forest surrounding the shrine. What's the name of where we are right now? You tell me?
Oh, Meiji Jingu Inner Garden.
So today I'm exploring a bit of Tokyo on my own. I'm actually gonna visit two spots. The first is I got the train up the north of Tokyo to visit a special game area. I hope it's open. I hope it exists. I mean, the website was a bit sketchy, I think. I also saw a super potato on the way, so maybe I will hop by. So after that I'm going to the south of Tokyo, to Harajuku. I hope I pronounced it right, of course. I think it's more of a fashion neighborhood. Yeah, of course, probably big buildings, but then more art, more fashion. We'll see. So the Super Potato here in Toshima had a much better collection of games. So, oopsie.
Lichtje staat aan, jee!
Ja, nu is hij van, huh? Lichtje staat er niet aan. Nou, even proberen. En ja hoor.
Ik zou hem gaan. Je kan die wolkjes van hem ook opschrijven. Snel weg.
have a little break at the side of the road to figure out our navigation and our Wi-Fi. Starting with you want to eat
Got a little sushi roll.
a little sushi roll, and I got some chocolate pancakes.
More like bread.
More like bread, I hear. I got some fruit taste yogurt, I guess. So we found a place to take a look at the beach. It's not a fancy beach, but it is a beach. Which is just fancy. After that we have our second entrance, because of course. Here we can put our stuff and our standards. Our third entrance. Hey. That's why. And then we enter the room and you see Emperor Kenzo and Emperor Anton. We enter the main room, which is a nice table with low seats. A beautiful room, beautifully decorated, all wood. The doors are made from paper. No, that's not true. We have a second small room with two big chairs, as he said himself. Our stuff, like our yukata, is in this closet. There's another closet, I haven't opened it yet. Oh, there's a mirror. Cool. Then we enter another room. It's still the same hotel. We have our sink and just our bathroom stuff, but there's also a stone bathtub, a shower, a window, luckily it's for one night, else we would be bankrupt. But there is also a massage space, you can call them, and they will come and they will massage you, but of course that isn't free, so you probably wouldn't be using it tonight. And there's also a TV, of course. So we all dressed up and we're ready to relax. And we got an amazing view. We don't deserve this, that's right. While we were eating, which was delicious and a once in a lifetime experience. Also, as you can see about all the footage, it's a very nice hotel. And the next thing we're going to do is hot springs, I guess. De ruitenwissers. Ja. So, a quick update. We're having a small pit stop after we checked out in our last hotel, the Sakan Hotel. It was amazing. So last night we had the all luxury hotel after the night before, where we had the capsule hotel. Now we're driving to Mount Harina, where we also will be staying for a night. But of course the main reason for Mount Harina is the same place as the Initial D TV series and games. Especially Ricardo, which is a big Initial D fan. So he's looking forward to drive on the same mountain as the lead characters of the series did. I'm just waiting by the car, so I had a few time to make an extra update. Also, the big statue talks when you order a drink. That's pretty cool. Never seen that before. I think his name was Ultraman. It's like the Superman of Japan, or maybe smaller or bigger, I don't know. You know who it is? It's Ultraman. having a time of his life, driving through all these spiral roads. Ja, dat is echt wel fout, denk ik. Het is niet het Oranje Gebouw. So, we just arrived at the foot of the mountain at our next hotel. The foot of Mount Harina. It was a 7-hour drive, which was beautiful, but we're all so tired. So I'm now sitting at the little small pond in front of the hotel. We just checked in, we're getting all our stuff out of the car. Not all of it, of course, it's a one-night stay. Tonight we're probably going uphill, drive the famous road of the series. Yeah, we'll see. Well, you can get beer in the vending machine. No age restriction, or at least there is, but it isn't checked here. But it has a retro arcade. We are now at the Initial D Cafe, which has some nice cars parked outside, as you can see. Like yesterday, this cafe is themed after the game and the series of Initial D, so that's why all the cars are here. TV.
Wednesday.
Like Hongo.
Shoga.
He is.
Yeah. I'm the only driver.
Oh, you're the only one old enough.
No,
They haven't gotten their driver license.
it's important to do your administration, even on vacation.
Jullie twee ook.
Wat?
So yesterday we checked in our next hotel in Kyoto. The owner is so nice. When we came in, there was a takoyaki party. So we got some takoyaki, some chizuyaki, which he called himself. Also now we are in Osaka. We drove here by train just to explore the area a bit. We went to some arcades. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm now going to another Super Potato. Hey, find Waldo. Haven't found him yet. So we found a small Tekken museum. So that was a fun day. We all went separate ways exploring the Osaka city. We probably all went to our favorite places in every Japanese city until now. I'm now heading back to Sega where we meet, and after that we go back to the hotel. So Anton, what have you done today?
Walking around, checking some anime stores, played a few arcade games, also went with you to check the Super Potato, and yeah, just generally experienced that Osaka is a pretty huge place.
It's pretty huge indeed. And Ricardo, what have you done today?
I spent a lot of money on a lot of Fate Grand Order stuff.
So we just entered the Nara Park. It's 35 degrees, so quite hot. We first going to score something to drink. We already see some small deers, and there's also a big temple here, which we're gonna explore, of course. Right?
Yeah. Hello.
Just chilling.
Hier ook een bak.
Zo, als ze maar niet mijn vinger bijt, zo.
Nee.
Dat is voor alcohol in zit.
So we visited some shrines, which was beautiful, very big, especially the first one. Too bad some tourists are a bit unrespectful of the area. Some of the holy places are not meant to scream and run around, I guess. But we're really enjoying it. Of course it's quite crowded, not in all the places, only on the big temples. Yeah, the whole park is big. We thought it would be a park with one shrine, but it's full of shrines, full of special places. So Kenzo, what are your thoughts about all these shrines and the park overall?
I thought the park was really fun with all the deers walking around and able to feed them all.
It's kind of strange that they're so used to people.
Yeah, well, I guess. And they even have thought that they have to bow before getting something to eat.
Yeah, they bow for you if you give them something to eat, or before you give them.
Yeah, it's like, thank you for giving me something. But they're just used to it, so it's like a ritual to them.
Yeah, I expect them a bunch on one place, but they're kind of spread out in the whole park, so that's better than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a prison for them or something.
And the Yugi Temple was really impressive. It was really big. Yeah, and to even think that it used to be bigger.
Yeah, especially because it's. What was the reason it broke down? Fire?
I haven't read that.
Oh well, it had to be rebuilt, and they rebuilt 2/3 of the size, so it was even bigger back in the days, you know.
Mm.
So right now we're heading towards the bamboo forest. We arrived at the water dam. That's where we got out of the train. Now we have to walk quite a distance towards the forest itself. But luckily there's a beautiful park here, which is right between us and the forest. So again, it's 35 degrees outside. It switches between intense sun and rain. It's quite interesting. Of course, it's still tropical climate here. So it started to rain. We visited the bamboo forest, which was a bit smaller than we expected. So we also visited the Yugi Temple, which is behind me. We mostly explored the garden surrounding it. The temple was mostly used just for relaxing, and it had a separate entry fee. last hotel room. Pretty high. This is our second hotel. We checked out this morning in our previous hotel and we were lucky enough to spot a bit of Mount Fuji. Now we're going to the nearest book-off. We have 2 days left. That's not much. Tomorrow we go to a Netano warehouse and the day after we all go to our own last destination. So it's dark right now. We went to 2 book-offs. Oopsie, we bought more. We're back in Tokyo, like I said, and we have seen Mount Fuji. We were fortunate enough that the clouds weren't that bad.
You can kind of see through them and see the actual mountain.
Yeah. So right now we're heading to a Netano warehouse, which literally means your warehouse. It's an arcade. From the outside it looks like a big arcade. I hope so from the inside as well. The special thing about it is it's kind of an abandoned warehouse. Of course it isn't anymore, but the setting, the atmosphere is like an abandoned warehouse. Of course that's where the name comes from. It has a rough underground feeling to it, at least we hope so, we will see. It was just 1 station away from our hotel, so we planned it out in the last few days. Yeah, I think we're almost there. It's that building. It looks kind of dirty, but that's on purpose. I mean, this all looks pretty dark. So we're in the warehouse right now and it's very cool. The atmosphere is very retro-y. It's a big arcade. Of course, not all is like really retro. You have the clawing machines. I'm not really into it. And those are just claw machines, but all the retro gaming machines you see behind me, very cool. They even roughed or give some extra texture to all the vending machines with the drinks and stuff, and also the money dispensers. That's very cool. Yeah, and it's not crowded, as you can see. Not many people, at least right now. So tomorrow is our last day that we really can spend in Tokyo. It's not the last day, but we're probably going to spend the last day traveling back to Holland. I still haven't decided what to do on the last day. Some friends told me to go to specific shopping malls. I've already bought so many stuff. So it's quite windy. We've heard there is a typhoon in Japan. We haven't actually noticed anything of a storm or something because it's quite far away. So, D-Day has come. We're heading back. Camera skills. What? Wow. So, we're in the plane. It almost gone wrong. I don't want to talk about it. His face says enough. But at least we're all here. So yeah, first plane. We have 3 planes total. So that's quite a trip. Kijk.